Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee Tea. Now, Twitch star Kai Cenat, for the first time, has spoken out about what happened at Union Square Park last week. Remember, he was supposed to be giving away these PlayStations. Thousands of people ended up coming out. He didn't have any permits. People were injured, arrested. Well, he went on his Twitch live stream, and here's what he had to say about the event.
Bro, beyond disappointed in anybody who became destructive that day, bro. None of that is cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? After the things that I seen, I'm beyond disappointed in the things that went on Friday. And I want people to know that none of that was my intention. I had good intentions for this whole thing. Not only that, but I don't condone any of the things that went on.
All right. Well, in addition to that, he was arrested and now he's scheduled to appear in court on August 18th, by the way, for that unlicensed event. All right. Some people were very upset that Bobbi Althoff got that interview with Drake. You recall that interview where they were in the bed together and she has like a dry sense of humor. Well, in a new interview with Cosmopolitan, she talked about it and some people were calling her an industry plant. She said that she made a TikTok video saying she would pay someone $300 to successfully connect her to a celebrity for an episode on her podcast. And she did the same thing when she did Funny Marco. And Drake saw a clip from that interview. He liked it on social media, and he also followed her on Instagram. She decided then that she was going to DM him and shoot her shot. She said, I DM'd Drake and asked if he wanted to be on my podcast, and he said yes. He sent me his touring schedule, and I knew that I needed to make it happen fast. So my friend and I flew to Memphis 2 days after the original DM was set to record the episode. So that's how it happened, right? What do they say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Just got to shoot.
Yeah. Listen, Elliot Wilson, that's what you got to do. Send that DM. To Drake. You know how many people after they read this probably are like, let me go on ahead and shoot my shot.
Might as well.
And see if I can make it happen. All right, Kanye West, he will not be having his Yeezy brand in Foot Locker anytime soon. They have rejected a restock of Yeezy, according to Complex. They were supposed to get a shipment of Yeezys to its stores, but they had a change of heart. They didn't want to get any backlash for associating with Kanye West because of his anti-Semitic remarks. If you guys recall, they did say Foot Locker does not tolerate any form of anti-Semitism or hateful and discriminatory behavior. While we remain a partner with Adidas and carry a wide assortment of their collections, we will not be supporting any future Yeezy product drops. So that would explain why you won't be able to find them there. All right, 6ix9ine was arrested in Florida after he failed to appear in court. Jail records show that he did get released from custody roughly 3 hours after he posted a $2,000 bond. And this arrest was after he was badly beaten at an LA fitness gym in Palm Beach County. There was a viral video of the attack that happened. He was taken to the hospital to be treated for his injuries. He said that he was jumped. And now it looks like he's also upset about the fact that in his mugshot it says that he is a white male. Is Tekashi a white male?
I thought he was Mexican.
Yeah. Well, he said, I'm actually a N-word, NGL, on Academics page. All right. Now, Jeezy is talking about a time when he actually considered taking his own life and what drove him to contemplate that idea. He sat down with People to discuss his new book, Adversity for Sale, and he talked about in his younger years, he did this youth challenge program after years of dealing drugs and stealing cars, and he said the program was not a walk in the park. You're basically in the Marines or the Army, and people are telling you what to do. You got to shine your boots. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just not good at being told what to do, and I'm coming from a place where I'm basically a boss. But maybe a few weeks in, I'm like, hold up, I'm working out. He said it taught him some structure. It took him out of the environment that he was in to become more focused. But he just didn't have a plan. He said, I just was going through the motions. And as a 9-month program came to a close, he said he was on a field trip to a naval base and he stood on one of the ships. He said, I remember standing there and saying to myself, man, if you go back home and you don't figure this out, because I don't want to end up like my friends became junkies and they were getting killed and all these things. So it was all this stuff in my head. I just remember standing there for a brief moment. I would say at least about 10 minutes. I actually contemplated jumping in the water. He said, I never had suicidal thoughts, but I thought, well, if I just jump in the water, I ain't got to deal with this. I ain't got to go back home. I got to do none of these things. But clearly he didn't go through with it. Something said, no, bro, you're going to have to man up. You're going to have to go back home. You got to figure this out. And when he left that youth program, he said he felt like he was ready for anything. So those programs do work.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay, well, that is your Yee tea. And when we come back, let's talk about what is trending right now. People are talking. And, every time I go online as I'm doing the show, I'm always like, why is this trending? Why is Snoopy trending? Why is Hawaii trending? Well, we'll give you all of those updates on what's happening right now and what people are talking about. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way up.